of continuous quality education.
living up to DepEd's mandate of no student should be left behind.
From the home of Sarong Banggi,
The land of Oragons. This is Santo Domingo National High School. School on Air.
School on Air.
Good morning, wonderful grade 8 students. This is your school on air in Mapeh. I am happy to be with you in learning through this radio episode. This is Sir Ivan, your radio teacher for this morning. Just make sure you are in a comfortable place where you can listen attentively to our broadcast. Please also be ready with your pens and notebook, for you will be using them in the activities later. At this point, I want you to get a copy of the learning activity sheet in music entitled Japanese, Chinese, and Indonesian Theaters. I'll repeat, the title of the learning activity sheet in music is Japanese, Chinese, and Indonesian Theaters. Do you have it now? That's good. Before we move on to our lesson proper, let's first have an activity. I'll be playing a sample theater music, and you will take note of everything that you will hear because you will be answering questions later about it. Are you ready? Let's get started. All right. I hope you enjoyed listening to that music. Are you ready to answer these questions? I'll give you 1 minute to answer them. Just write down your answers and submit it to me during the next module retrieval and distribution. Here are the questions. First, what did you notice about that music? Again, what did you notice about that music? Second, what elements are present in the music played? What elements are present in the music played? Third, does it have any similarities and differences to the type of music you are listening to these days? Again, does it have any similarities and differences to the type of music you are listening to these days? Are you ready to answer? Your 1 minute starts now. I am so excited to read your answers. For now, let's proceed to our lesson. Our lesson for today is about Japanese, Chinese, and Indonesian theaters. I hope you will enjoy listening to sample theater music recordings later. We will be focusing with the music used in kabuki, Peking opera, and wayang kulit. Get ready with your notebooks, papers, and pens for the activities that you will answer while we are having our lesson. Let me first introduce to you the different elements of music you must identify in each sample theater music later. First is timbre, which refers to the quality of sound of someone's voice or of a musical instrument. Second is rhythm, refers to accent, meter, and tempo that relate to forward movement. Third is pitch, which tells how high or low the sound is. Fourth is form, which refers to the structure and the organization of a musical composition. This time, I want you to make a table with 4 columns. Label each column with the different elements of music, such as timbre, rhythm, pitch, and form. I'll repeat. I want you to make a table with 4 columns. Label each column with the different elements of music, such as timbre, rhythm, pitch, and form. I'll give you 20 seconds to do that. All right, let us now proceed to the different Asian theaters. Kabuki is a Japanese dance drama. It is known for stylization of its drama, the often glamorous costumes by performers, and for the elaborate kishi makeup worn by some of its performers. Here is a sample music used in kabuki. Listen carefully and take note of the elements you must identify. How's the music? Did you enjoy listening to it? You may now fill up the table with the characteristics of music you noticed from the sample kabuki music I played earlier. I'll give you 1 minute. Very good. I hope you were able to finish answering. Let us now proceed to Wayang Kulit. Wayang Kulit is a traditional form of puppet show play originally found in the cultures of Java, Bali, and Lombok in Indonesia. In Wayang Kulit performance, the puppet figures are rear projected on a taut linen screen with a coconut oil or electric light. Here is a sample music used in Wayang Kulit. Listen carefully and take note of the elements you must identify. How's it? Did you enjoy listening to it? You may now fill up the table with the characteristics of music you noticed from the sample wayang kulit music I played earlier. I'll give you 1 minute. All right. I hope you were able to identify the different elements of music and were able to fill in the table for this activity. Let's now move on to pecking opera. Peking opera is the most dominant form of Chinese opera, which combines music, vocal performance, mime, dance, and acrobatics. It arose in Beijing in the mid-Qing dynasty and became fully developed and recognized by the mid-19th century. Listen now to the sample music used in Peking opera. Take note of the musical elements while listening so you can answer well later. You may now write down your answers in the table. I'll again give you 1 minute. I hope you were able to finish answering. I can't wait to read your answers for this activity. Asian countries have rich and amazing cultures, and theater performances is one of them. If you wish to see a recording of an actual performance of these theater performances, you may watch sample videos available on the internet. It's another day of fun-filled learning. I hope you learned something from our lesson for today. This has been Sir Ivan saying, Mapeh learners are always healthy, lively, and brainy. Goodbye.
DepEd's vision, our dream